Hello everybody, here I am today with a new kind of problem based on electrostatic force. And actually this problem is one of the easiest problem here. I just do this problem by qualitative analysis. So let's see what our problem is. Our problem is this is a watch. There are 12 time intervals are maintained over this watch. Now there are plus Q, plus Q, plus Q mounted at each and every point 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 this over this watch. O is the center of this watch. Plus Q is placed at the center of watch. This is another charge, these are another charge. The magnitude of these two charges are quite different. We can take here minus Q also, plus Q also, and we can take here. But remember one thing in this question, all the charges are equal in magnitude and their sign too. Let's see what I'll have to do. I'll have to find the force over this plus Q which is placed at the center of this watch by all the charges. Let's begin our qualitative analysis here. Take the force by plus Q mounted at point 12 over this. They repel each other and that's why the force here is F12 by 12 over 0. Sorry, not 0, O. Similarly, 6 is directly opposite to 12 and so this charge here is directly opposite to plus Q and hence the force by plus Q at 6 is in this direction. It also repels this plus Q. This is 6. And it's at the center of the circular watch, then the radius will be equal and radius will be equal. Distance between 12 and O is equal to distance between 6 and O. And now what we can conclude here, F6 is equals to F12 and opposite in direction. That's why they cancel. Similarly, take the force by charge placed at point 1 to O. It will be in this direction and 7 is just after 6. So 7 is just opposite to this. And sorry, let me to draw here the direction. That is F1. This is F7. Again, the same analysis, they cancel each other. And similarly, I can see here that force is generated by any charge placed at any number of the watch is going to be cancelled directly opposite charge which is placed on opposite number. So we can say that all the forces are cancelling each other by this, and hence resultant force at Q is equals to 0. This is our qualitative analysis. Force over the plus Q by all the 12 charges is 0. For this, we must have to remember that these charges should equal in magnitude and in sign. And here I can place a plus Q or minus Q. If let's see the same figure or same problem, different aspect this time. I have interchanged the signs of charges at center and here on the ring too. This time I put minus Q over the ring placed at each and every number and minus Q at the center of this watch. Again we get force at minus Q is equals to 0. Sorry, let me to erase this. Again I get force over minus Q by all these 12 charges equals to 0. How? We do the same analysis here, this and this. This time they both are negative, so again they repel, that is F12, this. They are also negative, they repel. Cancel. Similarly this. 9 minus Q, they repel here. And force by minus Q placed at 3 over this minus Q is here. Cancel. Similarly, each and every charge placed here has an opposite pair here, has an opposite pair here, so total force at minus Q is 0. In a different aspect, the same problem, different aspect. This is quite easier problem and I have analyzed it of electrostatic force analysis. See, a third type of problem based on the same watch construction. Again, I have taken a watch. There are plus Q placed on each and every point mentioned over the rim of the watch. Only 6 has no charge. This point is vacant. Rest all 11 points have plus Q. Again, I put a plus Q charge at the center of the clock. Now see, what will be the resultant force this time? And as we know, this time force will be not 0 at plus Q. There's some different force. Let's see. First, I'll have to do qualitative analysis. Then I go for quantitative analysis. See here. 3 has paired this. 9 has this. And as we know, these two forces are repulsive. These two forces are repulsive. Distance are equal. So these two forces cancel each other. Similarly, we have several pairs. 1 is being paired by 7. 2 is being paired by 8. They cancel each other. They cancel each other. 4 is paired by 10.
I'm pausing it.
Why? Force by plus 4 being cancelled by force by F10. Similarly, force by F5 is being cancelled by force by F11. All such pairs cancel. Only force of F12. To make a clear reason, I'm writing this. Force of F12 here is not going to be cancelled because why? There is no opposite point charge. If I have point charge here, then it will cancel this plus the force over this plus Q. Then it will cancel the force over this plus Q. But charge at plus 12 is applying a force over plus Q at center, that is F12. But there is no opposite charge at 6. And hence, we conclude that only this force is the resultant here. This force survives. So we can say that force over plus Q by this setup is just the force equal to this missing charge. But it is opposite to it. Force over plus Q by this setup. Force applied positive ones. See, F12 survives here. So this is the resultant force over this plus Q by this whole setup. And it is towards 6. And the magnitude of F12 is equals to the force applied by this missing charge only. So we can calculate it. This is a way to find the force over plus Q. We just have to find the force by the missing charge and put it towards the direction of missing charge. Here, force over plus Q by this setup is equals to this. This is the force applied by this missing charge over this plus Q. And its direction will be towards the missing charge, where R is the radius of the watch. This is our resultant force. This is the value of F12. The question has been completed. I will discuss a new question. Pause it.